Alright, so are there twisties in Florida? Of course there are. There's twisties everywhere. You just gotta know where to look, or you gotta explore your areas. So, like, obviously, a lot of people seem to be under this impression that Florida doesn't have any twisty roads, which is pretty much BS. A lot of Florida is flat, but flat and straight. But there are some good places to ride. You just gotta kind of like know where to go and know what to look for. So typically, if you go out to the country, you can find some good places to ride. You know, you're never gonna find anything like you'll find in like the mountains and whatnot, but you can find some good places to road if you're willing to search and look for it. There's actually a website called motorcycleroads.com, and you can go on there and like type in your general area, and you can usually find some pretty decent roads. I've actually found a lot of roads up in the mountains that way. It's just like you pretty much have to get out of the city. Wherever you live, like say if you live in a big city like Atlanta or something like that, there are great roads. Like you would think like, oh, Atlanta sucks, but you know, you can get to like Blood Mountain and stuff with just like, you know, an hour, I think it's an hour and a half ride to get to Blood Mountain from Atlanta, like stuff like that. And like upstate New York, you think like, oh, New York, like, right, there's nothing, no twisties in New York. But there are twisties pretty much everywhere. You just gotta pretty much know where to look, and just get out of the city. That's the main thing. You gotta get out of the city. So yeah, like I don't know. It's just a lot of you know, when I first moved down here, I've lived down here for about going on 8 years now. And when I first moved down here, like the first year and a half, maybe 2 years, I didn't know where to go. I had no idea where the good roads were to ride and stuff like that. So, you know, I live in a pretty congested city, and basically that's like the main thing, is you just gotta get out of the city and you can find some decent roads. Like there's amazing roads all around. Pretty much everywhere you live, any state is gonna have good roads. You just gotta explore, you know? It's the main thing. So yeah, I'll take you down one of my favorite roads right here in just a minute. Not even a minute, like 20 seconds. So it's some like I said, like you're not gonna find roads like you'll ever find up in the mountains and stuff, but you can find some fun and decent roads. You just gotta pretty much know where to go and where to look for. So let's take you for a little rip down one of my favorite roads right here. You know, if a suggested curve is 15 miles an hour, it's gonna be a good place to ride, right? Tree just fell in that little spot like maybe a week ago, and it was like all beat up last week. So Heather's actually with me. She's like right behind me. There she is. There she is. So yeah guys, I just want to kind of address that, because I had a guy comment on one of my videos a while back, and he was saying like, oh, I'd hate to live in Florida, you know, like there's no twisties, there's no nice roads to ride, but you know, we can ride year round here. And look at this, like this is beautiful. Like you just gotta know where to go, where to look for. And like I said, motorcycleroads.com is probably my best suggestion if you're not familiar with the roads around where you live. So I'm out of here guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace and ride safe.